Hey everybody, Crimson Dragon here again, back with another Agatha Christie. Uh, yeah, this dude's name, the first cases. Obviously, I tried to say it the first time in the last episode and butchered the crap out of it. Not doing it again today. I will not say his name ever again for that very reason. So, now we will go ahead and continue our story into chapter 1, I believe, which is blackmail. So yeah, we got looks like a full mansion that we have to go through and everything, and a bunch of people that we have to talk to. So with that said, let's work our way inside this place, which I don't even know where the heck I'm going. What? Where's the front door to this place? Oh, definitely not there. Oh, come on. Seriously? Couldn't you put me at the front door to start with? Here we are. Yeah, I'm from Maine. This is normal for me. Walking through knee-high snow and everything. Yeah. Happy I don't do that anymore. Anyways, a moment longer in this weather and my fingers would have become too cold to even knock the door. Jeez, that was an intense knock.
Bonjour, my name is Hercule Poirot. I am here at the invitation of Mademoiselle Angeline.
Ah, Detective Poirot. We have been expecting you. Please come in from this frightful cold.
Poirot? Is that it? Sounds like pyro. Anyways.
Merci. I don't think I would have lasted much longer out here before turning into an icicle.
Welcome. I am Archibald Sterling, the head butler. Please accept my apologies. I have a rather pressing matter, but I will see that you are attended to immediately.
Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. I am sure I am more than capable of finding my room. I shall straighten myself up and be ready to join the party.
There is no rush, Detective. Dinner will not be served for some time. So please, make yourself comfortable. Once you have settled in, I am sure that Miss Angeline will be happy to see you. She has been eager for your arrival. She's not been herself recently. You will be staying on the first floor. I believe your room is one of the two on the west side of the house.
Merci. I am sure we shall speak again soon.
Alright. It is time to make myself comfortable. I should begin with finding my room and straighten myself up before the party begins. And already we got Archibald, Sterling. Staff is very busy. And it says the staff are very busy. I imagine a party this size requires a lot of preparation. See, with that just being said, I'm sure we got a bunch of people that's going to be involved in this whole thing. So that's just going to be great. Archibald is stressed. Archibald came across as a man with still much to do for tonight. Why is he so stressed? Good question. Sus. Anyways, okay. This is a room. Archibald directed me to my room. It's on the first floor, on the west wing. So, okay, all information we already know. So, let's go and find our room. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Yes, read the book. Tonight's arrivals have written a small signed message. The male guests are based in the east wing, and I am the lucky one to be in the western wing. Oh yes, join me. Alright, who are you? Oh yeah, I'm not definitely saying your name.
Bonjour. allow me to introduce myself. I am Detective Hercule Poirot.
Detective, I hope you're not here for me.
Don't talk to me like that, please.
Not that I am aware of. Should I be?
Ha! Not often you meet a detective with a sense of humor. I'm Zakaria Demir, but you can call me Zach.
Judging by the smell of alcohol, I would say he had begun the celebration already, and is likely to be this friendly with everyone. Don't be too friendly, please, especially with me. Let me see here. I understand the staff are very busy, but I was hoping I could find someone to assist me. Uh, have you had a chance to congratulate the happy couple? Let's go with this one. I understand the staff are busy.
You'll be lucky. I've been waiting for a refill for ages. I came out here to find someone myself.
Ah, I see. The preparations for this evening's dinner must have taken precedence.
I've seen that butler running around like a madman, but there is still no party to speak of. It's pretty clear they need to hire a few more hands.
Oh, Graham. Alright, well, have you had the chance to congratulate the happy couple then?
If I had seen them, maybe I would have. It is meant to be their celebration, but they're always off, dealing with something or other.
I'm sure. Before the party.
Something or other? A rather vague expression.
Let's just say they like to keep their cards close to their chest. For such a well-known family, I'm surprised they can keep anything hidden.
Evidently they can.
Would you care to elaborate on what Mademoiselle may be hiding?
I'd rather not. You're the detective, isn't that your job?
Très bien, Monsieur Demir.
Perhaps I should keep my occupation and reason for being here myself, for now at least. I fear it may derail my initial introductions.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy. Yeah. Just check out the telephone.
Huh.
I imagine this is used by Archibald. I very much doubt Madame would use it. Maman. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that wrong. Oh, what's here? What's here? Glass case. What's inside of it? An interesting looking piece of stationery. It appears rather delicate. A fountain pen. I like fountain pens. I don't know why. Old school writing materials, anything old school really, I enjoy.
Aha.
A roaring fire. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours, until your eyes burn from the heat. Oh, what's in this case?
Ah.
It looks quite valuable and delicate. I shall resist the temptation to inspect it any further. Why? It could be useful. Who knows? Piano.
Huh.
The chance to play is very tempting, but I shall save myself the embarrassment. Yeah, likewise. I'll definitely do the same thing. I'm not one for... I like to learn how to play and stuff, but definitely not at the point of entertaining right now.
Aha.
Madame Van den Bosch has always been one for appearances. Why would the family want to keep a price tag on the vase? Oh my god, 2,500 euro francs? I assume that's probably francs. I could be wrong.
Oh.
A portrait of a distinguished looking gentleman. He doesn't appear to be related to the family. That's almost like Dad. from the other one. What's here? Can't enter. This area does not pertain to my current investigations. Okay. I wish I knew what the room was. What we got over here? What's this room? Same thing. Can't enter. Okay. Well, that's things. But there doesn't seem to be anything around here for me to interact with. Nothing over here. I could go upstairs. I can hear bottles clanging and moving furniture. I presume this is the salon. The door is locked. Okay. It's supposed to be on the first floor. Where's my door? I presume this leads to the dining room. I'm sure there will be general reveal when all is present. So much for the first floor. This is not the first floor, people. Interacted with everything I pretty much could, I guess, downstairs. Oh, there's an arm. We got here. We got 2 links. Okay. So we go to here. So we got this dude. Is not impressed with the lack of staff. His drink must be very important to him. Definitely. Guess so. I experienced this firsthand, but there must be some reasoning behind this comment. I wonder where their deepest revelations may reside. So we got the Great Hall. We got the welcoming book. Must have written a small signed message. The male guests are based in the East Wing. Okay. I must admit, I am eager to dine sooner rather than later. It has been a long day of traveling. Why would this be locked? Okay. Dining room. This is the salon. It appears to be closed off at the moment, at least to guests. Why is this room off limits? Question. Perhaps the task of directing guests to their rooms is usually left to another member of staff. Okay. So, staff are busy. I wonder if very few are working.
I must act on thought and fact.
Oh, hush you.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
These must be the rooms for tonight's events. They must be locked for a good reason. Okay. So, now. I need another link. 2 links. I wonder here, in here.
Magnifique.
I doubt Madame's standards have dropped. The staff must be working hard to finalize preparations. I don't know. Okay, so we still got 1. Welcome book. Let's see here.
get me any closer to my...
No, I didn't think so. Oh man. Huh. Summary, I want to do these two. The Welcome Book, West Wing. Oh, but it doesn't match up with the book of, with, family secrets. Very few staff. I guess this is what happens when you wait too long to make these links and everything else. Because now you got so many things, and now it's like trying to pick out which is which, what goes where. Makes you really have to think. But I really think those two, but it doesn't work.
What a
There we go.
revelation.
Okay. A butler would usually escort me to my room, but on this occasion I must find my own way. And that's that. Okay, no more links. Okay, so let's see what this here brings us. Okay. Nothing. Nothing there. Plant.
Ah,
Plants lean and rely on each other to survive. Something we as a species could take a lesson from. Okay. So what's down this hall? Mutilated bear.
mhm.
I'm not sure how I would fare coming face to face with such beasts. Definitely. What we got here? Southeast quarter. Grandfather clock.
Aha.
The time and skill it takes to build such a wonderful piece is an art form. That it is. But I want to see what this says.
Huh.
I don't have a need to venture to this point of the house just yet, so I'm assuming we will later. Northeast quarter.
Oh.
I don't have a need to venture. Okay. Worst thing is, I'm assuming there's nothing back here whatsoever. I wish it would kind of faint off or something, and didn't mean to do that. Uh, ghost, go ghost or something so I can see where I'm at and everything. To a room.
Huh.
This door does not seem fitting of a bedroom. Uh, Something far greater resides behind it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, picture.
Oh.
A painting of the sun rising over a town. Sadly, it appears to have some water damage. Well, you think? Wow. Crazy. To room. Is this my room? This can't be my room. Breaking into somebody's room, though. Sounds cold. The selection of perfume compliments of the family seems rather fitting for a female occupant. Did they leave me some cologne as well? She is a crow. That's what the Rich people give their guests and everything else. Jeez, I'm dealing with the wrong crowd.
Ah,
Roaring fire. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours until my eyeballs burned out of their own sockets. Changing screen. Understandable. To hide a woman's modesty while changing. This window sounds open.
ah.
The fallen snow has laid a beautiful white blanket over the countryside that surrounds the house. That's in the middle of nowheres, where somebody been murdered will go undisturbed for many months.
Oh,
A beautiful composited painting of seven saints. Madame has quite an eye for striking artwork. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, we got this here. What's this here? A selection of perfume, compliments of the family, seems rather fitting, okay for the female. Understandable to hide a woman's modesty while changing, okay. Get the Saints continues to impress me with her collection of art. Beautiful uh, composed painting of seven saints. Madame has quite an eye for artwork. Taught to Angeline to advance the investigation. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. But there's a link here somewheres. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, not good, not good. Brain hurts. Could be this.
things are beginning to become clearer.
Okay. It appears as though I am staying in a very feminine room. Perhaps there has been some confusion. Maybe, maybe. I wonder if this link with this.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Yeah, right. Lucky guess, sorry. Archibald is clearly flustered with his test. It appears he has sent me to the wrong room. Hmm. So, I inspect the bedroom to advance the investigation. Are you kidding me? I was just in there. Now you want me to go? Dang you, game! Seriously. Uh,
Hmm.
I can hear music from inside. The room must already have a resident. Perhaps others have arrived before me. A painting of a valley with a series of beautiful cliffs. The scenery is truly breathtaking. Oh, I gotta catch my breath. Gotta catch it. A letter. An auctioneer's receipt. I hope Madame van der Bosch isn't finding it necessary to sell her belongings. Let me see here. Fortin and Garçon. Master's auctioneer and velour. Receipt for sale of oil painting 300 francs. Gold flake frame chipped 100 francs. Marble bust 250 francs. Purchase total 650 francs. Handling fee 50 francs. Payable total 600 francs. Made payable to C. van der Bosch. Yep, that can be good. Let's go back in here before we advance too far. And then we've got audible music inside one of the rooms. So somebody has already arrived. And then that would be it. No linkage need to be done right now, so that's good. But since we're upstairs, let's go back to this room and see what is inside this room. So we already got the perfume bottles.
Oh.
I don't think we had the cupboard yet. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest in here. Okay. We got the fireplace. Okay. There's a hat. Female's hat, it looks like. So this can't be my room. There is no tab, but must belong to one of the guests. Pillow. Yeah, we couldn't interact with this before. A card is hidden under the pillow. It indicates Hugo would like Miss Conrad to speak with him ASAP. It appears Monsieur Sterling has given me the wrong room. This one has been made up for a Jacqueline Conrad. No, perhaps. No matter. I should find my chamber myself. Damon Archibald, do your job right. What the heck's wrong with you? Can't do a simple task. I talked to Zach to advance the investigation. Oh, jeez, I'm crow. Do I really have to talk to him again? It doesn't not take a great detective to realize this is not my room. Inspect the ground floor to advance the investigation. Well, I was just down there and everything because he told me the ground floor, and why did my person or whatever had to come upstairs? But I've already made something here. As you can tell, above the doors has been these little pictures here, portraits and stuff like that. And if you look, they're here too. So this one is the one that's in the middle of this picture. And then you got this one here, which is on right here. So the group Saints have portraits above their heads. Or, I mean, you know, what's above the doors are these saints. So I have a feeling there's a connection there. What it is, I don't know. I got no idea. Hey, who the heck are you? You wasn't here before.
You must be Detective Poirot. Welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. Gideon Demir.
The fiancé to Mademoiselle Angeline. The pleasure is all mine.
Angeline spoke so highly of you. It sounds as though you are the man that can sort this terrible mess out.
I am, monsieur. You have my word.
The guests that are attending your announcement, uh, how has Mademoiselle Eugenie been since receiving the letters?
She tries her best to keep everyone else happy, but I can see it is taking its toll.
Quite understandable. She is feeling the burden of the family that is not hers to carry.
Angeline has spoken with her mother. She has asked if there is anything that could be used against her, but she was just so dismissive.
And what are your thoughts on the matter?
I do not want to overstep my position, but if there is something that could damage not only the Vandenbosch name, but our future, Angeline deserves to know.
That is a very diplomatic answer.
You have met Madame. You know it is best to not get on her wrong side.
Yeah, we found out how much of a witch she is. Ugh. Still can't get over her. Anyways, I have, and Monsieur Gideon is wise to select his battles carefully with Madame is concerned. Where Madame is concerned. Alright, that's about the
Mostly
guests.
friends of the family, a couple of business associates of mine. Quite a mix from all walks of life.
With regards to the blackmailing, can they be trusted, or should they be considered suspects?
Angeline is struggling to trust anyone right now, but Madame Vandenbosch, as it is her house, thought it was best for us to have them all present.
And they will all be staying in the house.
Yes, it is a rather full house. All 6 guests will be staying on this floor. The family resides on the 2nd floor. As does Felix.
He's not too, he doesn't seem to have a liking for Felix, evidently. Kind of hesitant about saying his name and everything, so I'm wondering if there's going to be something between Felix and the family and stuff. As 6 guests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, there's 7 saints here. So,
I will be sure to speak with them all. However, I will keep my identity and purpose for being here hidden, at least until I have made my initial introductions.
I'm afraid that ship may have already sailed. Once the Comtesse gets wind of something, a detective coming to the house, for example, you can bet everyone will know.
I could not help noticing an air of antipathy when mentioning the major. Butchered that word. Probably said it wrong.
You are very observant, detective. You would be wise to keep that perceptive nature while you're here.
I'm sure you are correct, but I'd like to return to your feelings towards the Major.
He has been a good friend to Madame Vandenbosch over the years, but that does not make him a good man, or suitable to involve himself in family affairs.
Monsieur Gideon has not said anything negative about the Major, but it sounds as though he is questionable of the Major's intentions in the house. Well, yeah, I feel pretty much the same way and everything about it. I mean, he doesn't seem all that competent. In the prologue with the bracelet, he's just taking the woman's side and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's like a buyout or payoff or something. But yeah, the Major. I don't know about him. I really don't.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Okay, so let me see here. Let's go to R before we advance too far. Get ahead of ourselves. No links need to be made, so that's good. Gideon said 6 guests are staying on the 1st floor. The family can retain their privacy on the 2nd. So I'm assuming, again, we got 6 guests, 7 saints. So I'm wondering maybe number 6, the 7th is like a family member or something like that. But we got no need to go upstairs yet, just yet. That's evidently family. So let's go down here. For one, we gotta talk to that guy. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Angeline is here. The sooner I learn more about the blackmail, the quicker she can return to celebrating her happy news. I am also eager to hear about Mademoiselle Elizabeth and what became of young Florit. Yeah, I was talking to um my viewer that asked for this game and stuff like that, and it seems like she's enjoying it so far, even though she didn't get through the whole prologue and everything. Trying to mention, we were talking and we did remember about the Elizabeth and stuff like that, but we couldn't remember the other girl's name, and it's Florit or Florette. So yeah. Anywho. Uh-oh, we got a link here. The Van der Bosch family have held a place in my mind since our first meeting. I am most interested to see what has changed since then. So we got the Great Hall, we got the receipt, auctioneer receipt and everything. Uh, I hope Madame Van der Bosch isn't finding it necessary to sell her belongings again. Let me see here. Tag on the vase. Always been one of for appearances. Why would the family want to keep the price tag on the vase? Then we got the fiance and Felix. Both are very close to the family. I hope there is no conflict between the two. Well, like I said, when we were talking to Gideon and everything, he was mentioning Felix, and there was a long pause, and saying his name was almost torturous, it seemed, saying Felix's name. So, I don't know. I definitely think that there is conflict there. So, interesting. There is a connection. So it's the receipt, it's the tag
The
on the
pieces
vase.
of the puzzle are finally
That
coming
one's
together.
kind of obvious. It appears the family's financial situation is much the same as last time I saw them. Can I confirm this? There's one way to find out and everything, so confirm this. Talk to Gideon to advance the investigation. Why would I want to talk to Gideon? I would rather talk to uh, Mademoiselle uh, Angeline. You know, it's her thing and her name and stuff like that. It's not his name, so I don't know why I gotta talk to him, but I guess we gotta talk to him. Let's see if there's anything new with the book here. Probably not. Tonight's arrival is written a small signed message. Okay. Well, let's talk to Zach. I don't know about him.
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
Would it be easier to find the staff yourself instead of waiting for their return?
I'm a guest. I shouldn't have to go around chasing them.
Oh my god. Yep. Somebody get a ruler. Smack them. Oh.
Perhaps the party preparation is more of a priority.
It's not my fault they aren't ready. Why don't I wait here while you check in the butler's pantry in the east corridor? I think I saw a maid go in there earlier.
You want your drink? Go fuck. Oh my god. Stuck up little bee. Grr.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
Oh. One of those stuck up rich people. Grr. Anywho, Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle Angeline, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Detective, how wonderful you are here. Your travel was not too arduous, I hope?
Watching from my carriage window, I saw the beautiful countryside and rolling hills. It was anything but taxing.
I'm truly thankful you could make it here at such late notice.
No thanks are required, mademoiselle. When one is requested personally, there is nothing more important.
Alright, I see the staff have been almost run off their feet today. Is it always like this?
Gideon and I only wanted a small dinner to celebrate our engagement, but Maman was adamant on throwing this party. It may have been her idea, but it's the staff that have made it happen. Their efforts do not go unnoticed, from me at least. They have been with us for so long. I do my best to make sure they are happy and content.
Alright, you are much better than Zach. You know, you appreciate those that are underneath you, that work for you and everything else. Zach, oh my god. Yeah. Mademoiselle made a remarkable transformation from selfish, spoiled brat to the generous young woman I see before me. Yeah, she, definitely doesn't seem like she was last time. She definitely seems more humble and, thoughtful of, the staff and whatnot. Although I must solve this case alone, Mademoiselle's insight may be of great assistance throughout my investigation. Okay, so who is aware of the blackmail letters and their content?
Only Maman, Elizabeth, my beloved Gideon, and you, of course.
And what is your fiancé's opinion of the letters?
He thinks me foolish for paying the first one if there is no secret to reveal. But
But you believe there may be a secret lurking, one that Maman is herself keeping hidden.
she tells me nothing. Even though I'm a grown woman on the verge of marriage, she still treats me like the child I once was.
Perhaps it is out of love that she protects you. It is in every mother's nature to protect their young from hurt.
Mm-hmm. The relationship between Madame and Mademoiselle is obviously far from perfect. She should treasure the time she has with Mademoiselle Angeline before she is wed and has flown the nest. Alright, do you have any suspicion as to who may have sent the letters? Tell me what became of the young, that can hold off. Are there currently some beautiful pieces of artwork here? No, that's beside the point. Let's continue with the blackmail thing here.
Not a single person. I don't know anyone that would stoop so low.
The guests that will be joining us tonight, they are ones you can trust?
I hope so, Detective. Before the letters arrived, I would not have thought twice about it.
They are all close friends of yours, I assume.
Friends and colleagues. Gideon has spoken positively about them. It would be a rather underhanded tactic to do such a thing to someone you are doing business with.
There's a lot of blackmail, backstabbing, and everything when it comes to businesses and whatnot. That's how everybody tries to get ahead and everything. So, business or not, just because you talk highly of somebody doesn't mean that they will stab you in the back later or down the road, or blackmail to try to gain something at the end. Let me see here. Mademoiselle seems naive to the nature of business. It could be ruthless and unapologetic. Just as much as I said. Perhaps I should not overlook them as suspects as quickly as Mademoiselle has. Okay. Let's talk about the furniture now.
Yes, Maman has quite a collection, although they are not all to my taste. Most, in fact.
The painting of the saints, in particular, it is quite exquisite. Is it connected to the house in some way?
I think so. Like I mentioned before, the portrait faces of above each door. I think there is a connection with that saint's picture. We'll find out.
The one in the hall? If you look above your bedroom door, you will see one of their names. I believe they were originally carved to watch over the occupant.
Maybe, or something else. Could be another stronger connection between the two. I don't know. So, now tell me, what has become of young maidservant Florit?
Oh, detective, I'm afraid I just don't know.
She was quite adamant at the police station that she would not be returning to the house, but I assumed she would at least collect her belongings.
Maman demanded that Elizabeth pack up everything she had and dispose of it.
As if the poor girl had not already lost enough. Oh my god. Oh, Madame! Madame Cassandra! Seriously! Ah.
But I couldn't let that happen. Elizabeth and I took her belongings, what little there was of them, to a friend of hers in the town that Elizabeth knew of. But not even she had heard from her.
Could Florit have returned to her family?
I wanted to contact her, but I had no address or telephone number.
Surely Madame must have had some information when she employed her.
You saw how Maman was. As soon as Florette was out of sight of the house, it was as though she had never been there at all. Elizabeth was most upset at the news Florette would not be returning.
And your mama's choice to ignore her accountability for the girl stopped you searching.
Please, detective, you cannot make me feel any worse than I already do. If I could go back and live that day again, you must believe me, I would never have done it.
Mademoiselle Engineer has fully accepted responsibility and is remorseful for her actions that day and the consequences that followed. I am pleased to see a maturity in her, but that does not help young Florit, wherever she may be.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further I need.
That really stinks. Poor Florit. I hope there's something that we'll go back and deal with Floret again and everything, and hopefully in better circumstances and whatnot. Just so we get to know if she's alright, okay, and everything. That stinks. Let me see here. So there's Angeline. Okay. Angeline is entrusted of looking after the staff. Why is Angeline especially concerned about their well-being? Angeline, I wonder why Angeline tried to get a hold of Florit after such an incident. But, like we just kind of read and everything about that, she feels remorseful and everything about what happened that day and whatnot. It yeah, I think that's probably why she feels more concerned about the staff now and everything. Let me see here. Angeline's behavior and sense of responsibility are almost unrecognizable since last time I saw her. But why is this underneath Gideon? That makes no sense whatsoever. It should be over here somewhere under Angeline. But, oh well. And then we got Florit Duval. Florit must have tried to distance herself from the family. It truly was sad what happened to her. That is unbelievable. And I'm just happy that Angeline feels some remorse and everything for what did happen to Florit. Uh, Madame Cassandra, seriously. Anywho, Elizabeth must have taken this harder than I thought she would. Sorry, she has the strength to move on from this incident. Yeah, oh boy. Well, let's go down here. Then we got exquisite photo. Angeline claims the saints are represented above some of the doors in this house. How many, I wonder? Probably all of them. At least the bedrooms, at least. Um, but I did point that out previously. There's got to be something between the portraits above the doors and this exquisite saint's portrait. Like I said, there has to be some kind of connection. Let me see here. Zach says they weren't very helpful. Perhaps it will be of greater assistance to me. Okay, well, I don't know about you, Zach. I inspect the butler's pantry to advance the investigation. Okay. So, but we do have a link here, and I'm assuming the link is over here somewheres. Um, uh, guest resides on the first floor. Welcome book, audible music. Uh, here. In here.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Shut up.
Come, my little Grace.
Seriously?
We must think logically.
I am.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
I know it had to be something. He was talking about the whole same stuff, so it had to be these two. Whatever. 7 prestigious saints. I should find these above 7 doors in the house. I wonder if this matches the number of expected guests. That's a good question. Good question. But let's go here and then here probably next.
Magnifique.
Yep. Uh, all the first floor rooms are accounted for. Perhaps the missing door is hidden elsewhere. Maybe. Oh, come on, seriously? Still more. So, first floor accounted for. Perhaps missing door hidden elsewhere. Uh, she's on grow. Gotta be here. Gotta be here.
Order and method. That is the...
All the first 4 rooms are accounted for, whereas the missing door is hidden elsewhere. I'm gonna be way wrong on this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Here, and then here.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
there something?
Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? This is the link? All the first floor rooms are accounted for. Perhaps the missing door is hidden elsewhere. I experienced this firsthand, but there must be some reasoning behind this comment. I wonder where their deepest motivations may reside. Since the family holds a few secrets, one door missing. Really? Alright, well.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
No, shut up. Anyways, I fear Mademoiselle's secret may not be the only one this house is hiding. Unbelievable. I had a close feeling, but it just did not make really sense to make that connection. But alright, game says so. We do. So we got inspect the butler's pantry. Nothing there yet. And we still need to talk to Gideon again. Alright. Alright. Butler's pantry. Let's do this since we're here. The cook has obviously used them for quite some time, judging by their condition. Got the lady, Elizabeth. No way.
Ah, Mademoiselle Elizabeth. What a pleasure to see you again.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline requires my attention professionally.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective. I've been rather worried about her.
I will do everything I can to find the blackmailer and bring them to justice.
I have every faith in you.
I hope I am not interrupting you.
We're all very busy, as I'm sure you can imagine. After I'm done, I can come to your room and help you with any further questions.
I'm rather embarrassed to say I'm having trouble locating my room. I saw the welcome book as I arrived. Let's go with this.
Ah, yes. Guests are requested to sign the book when arriving. I believe it gives details to the guests' room locations.
It stated the male guests are to be staying in the east.
Yes, Madame does not believe in male and female guests residing beside one another.
Yeah, I kind of premature hit the button. I'm sorry, but yeah, she pretty much said what was gonna be said and everything. What was written. So luckily I didn't do it like mid sentence or something. It was at the very end, so that was good.
No one escorted you. I'm so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used elsewhere.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling. Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore.
I suppose I should not take Monsieur Sterling's directions personally, considering the amount of work the staff has been tasked with. At least now I have permission to further roam the house. Yeah, by a housemaid, but now if I was given it by Mademoiselle Angeline, well, that'd be one thing, and I'm pretty sure she would have gave it to me anyways. But this here is permission to further. I still would have asked personally. Now, I'm glad to see Mademoiselle Angeline has not allowed the blackmail to dampen her spirits today.
Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself, and it is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Vandenbosch. Surely it must have had some effect on her.
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand... Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with them.
I hope not too sharply. A house of 2 Madame Van den Bosches would surely be too much for anyone.
Especially they both act like Cassandra. Yeah. I have been eagerly waiting to hear more of Belgium's greatest love story.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending. Luke is sadly no longer with us.
Oh, what happened to Luke?
Oh, mademoiselle, I was not aware.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish this.
Bien sûr, mademoiselle.
For a man that has a maid so brilliant and astute, I have made an easy job of embarrassing myself. Let this be a reminder to use one's gray cells before speaking.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
Alright, let me see here. What else can we find around here? Ooh, cupboard. We steal some snacks. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest in here. Ah, no cookies. That stinks. Let me see here. Anything here? The bottle's sus. Bottle's sus. Just there by itself. Playing cards, drinking people. Come on, you're supposed to be working. What the heck is this stuff? Really not much in here and everything. Nothing really, anything to deal with. But let's see what this under here. It was not the news I was expecting to hear. How very upsetting. Lucas passed away. So young. Talk to Angeline to advance the investigation. Okay. And then... I thought there would have been more, but okay. Let's go talk to... Oh, what's down here? I inspect the butler's pantry. Talk to Zach. Inspect the east room. Okay, so we got welcome book is correct. And then we got inspect the east room to advance the investigation. Elizabeth has assured me the welcome book is correct. My room must be in the east wing. Okay. Oh, it's down here. What's down here? Elizabeth, okay. Elizabeth mentioned my room is next to Ernesto's. This could be helpful. I feel much more comfortable with permission to wander the halls of the house. Still, to get it from a housemaid, that's one thing, but I feel much better if it was coming from the head of the house, like Mademoiselle Angeline, because we obviously know her. We don't know Gideon too much, even though fiance, but still, we know Mademoiselle Angeline, and it would have been preferred if we got the permission to roam the halls from her rather than Elizabeth. Even though I'm sure Mademoiselle Angeline would have coincided with Elizabeth and saying, yeah, go ahead. But here, we gotta talk to Zach to advance the investigation. So, Still got there's something inside this pantry. There's what is inside this pantry that they want us to see? I mean, we saw the pots and pans.
Aha.
So I'm just not sure what else is in here that we need to deal with. I mean, we're obviously taught to Elizabeth, but I just don't know what exactly. We know about the cupboard. There's nothing there. So I just don't. I mean, what am I missing? I'm strolling over everything, but nothing is popping up to. Unless there's another.
Before you leave, Detective, I have something for you beside the furnace here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you on your arrival.
Merci, mademoiselle.
The second error acknowledges a payment from a previous blackmail letter. Mademoiselle Vanderbosch, you were wise to take me seriously. You have bought my silence for a moment at least. Your family's privacy obviously means a great deal to you. If you are willing to pay to keep your secrets hidden and continue to pay, you will. Um, would your maman be as willing to part with her wealth? Uh, you will bring a second parcel with another 5,000 francs to the cobblers, this time addressed to a Monsieur Fontaine by close on Friday. You have done your family a service by keeping this arrangement to yourself. I'm sure I do not have to tell you what will happen if the police are involved, and hope, I hope it will not come to that. Oh, seriously. I am now able to read the letters that were sent to Mademoiselle Angeline. I am sure there is a great deal to learn from them, and hopefully some clues to the author. So we've got Archibald, and the staff have noticed a change in Mademoiselle Angeline and are worried. Why are they so concerned, I wonder? We got the letter. We gotta talk to Angeline about it. Payment acknowledged, as the second letter acknowledges a payment from the previous blackmailing letter. The letter was handwritten in fancy handwriting. What instrument was used to write this so elegantly? Oh, it could be the fountain pen that's inside that glass cabinet or case. Hmm. Great Hall will be lovely with tonight's festivities. Uh, an interesting looking piece of stationery. It appears rather delicate. The quill pen, fountain pen, and I think
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
maybe. I mean, that was just too blunt. I can't ignore the coincidence. The same style of pen that wrote the letter is present in the house. Yeah, definitely. I mean, So just talk to Elizabeth to advance the investigation on this. Okay. Well, we're here. Just talk to Elizabeth Moswell.
Of course, Detective. What is it?
I know it's a rather extravagant looking pin in the hall.
I would not say it in front of the Major, but it is rather hideous. It was a gift from him to Madame from his time overseas. I don't think it even has the capability of writing.
A pen that does not write is like a fish that cannot swim.
As Angeline describes it, a useless ornament. It's the thought that counts, I suppose.
Uh-huh. They say that it could not
Merci,
write.
mademoiselle.
The
But
pleasure is mine, Detective.
then again, it probably could. Who knows? Elizabeth claims a quill pen is an ornament and is not used as one would assume. Okay. Alright. Well, we gotta talk to Elizabeth, Angeline, talk to Zach, inspect the east rooms, and then talk to Gideon and Angeline too. So we gotta talk to Angeline a couple of times and good old fiance Gideon. Get it on. That means can we... Nope, still can't enter that room. Mademoiselle.
What can I help you with, Detective?
Elizabeth's shown me the letters you received. One of them has already been paid. How has Mademoiselle Elizabeth been since the passing of her beloved Luke? This could probably will wait. Let's talk about the letter.
I was right to pay it, yes? You have read them. What do you think?
You were wise to consult me, but bowing to their threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide. Maman took one look at it and disregarded the whole thing as someone's idea of a joke.
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it all go away.
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be privy to?
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me anyway.
It appears that Mademoiselle believes her maman's attempts to brush away the serious nature of the letters as little as I do. Alright, may I ask how you came into such a large amount of money to pay the ransom?
I couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered paying it. Gideon offered to help.
Pardon, did he not think you foolish for paying?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
How honorable.
We are soon to be married, Detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
I did not mean anything by it, mademoiselle. You have found yourself a husband that will stand by your side and do what must be done to protect you. I am most pleased for you.
Alright, well, this is about Elizabeth and her passing of the beloved
As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible accident. She kept it to herself for almost a week before she even told me.
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
But Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept?
I begged Maman, for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far cry from committing even the smallest crime, n'est-ce pas?
A cruel and unnecessary decision by Madame Van der Bosch. Uh, she had no right to fire him and tear him away from his betrothed. Wow, can't speak. I spoke with Mademoiselle Elizabeth, and I fear I may have upset her.
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about. She has been through so much.
I was not aware of what had happened, and by mentioning, I fear I may have only made it worse by dredging up the past.
Do not punish yourself, detective. You are not to know. I don't think your honest mistake will make much difference to how she has been feeling recently.
It is easier said than done. I have already seen a difference in Mademoiselle Elizabeth. She was once so exuberant and optimistic, seeing the positives in everything and everyone, but now I fear the loss of her love is a carelessness reminder of my may have dampened her outlook.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further I need.
Alright, so let's go with this, see what we got here. So we've got his former fiance. He is the one who paid the first note. So we must talk to Gideon about that. And then we got the witch, Cassandra Vanderbalk. Madame Vanderbosch is unaware of Mademoiselle's payment to the blackmailer. I wonder why she didn't ask for her help. But now we got a link here somewheres. Here and here.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. So connection.
This will not get me any closer to my goal.
Hmm. Mhm. I highly doubt.
Order and method. That.
So, Madame Vanderbosch is unaware of Mademoiselle's payment to the blackmailer. I wonder why she didn't ask for her help. And then we've got the staff. I've noticed a change in Mademoiselle Angeline and are worried. Why are they so concerned, I wonder? Hmm.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
They will no doubt be concerned for not only Angeline, but also for their positions at the house. What is an extent of their knowledge of the matter? Yeah, I don't understand the connection between the two, really. But then again, my mind is not all the greatest when it comes to this stuff. But we still need to talk to Gideon. Zach, inspect the East rooms. Still need to talk to Gideon here. But there is a link. Mademoiselle Angeline says that Elizabeth has not been herself recently. What can this be attributed to? Madame Vanderbosch was clearly never in favor of Luke and Elizabeth's relationship. Luke was fired by the family, with that sounds like some persuasion from the major. Could be, wouldn't be surprised. Let me see here. Gotta be these two. It really does.
I must
No!
act on thought. I must take a different approach if I am to.
These two.
Another success. I never
Wow.
doubted myself.
These guys are jumping at it. It is truly terrible that Luke passed away, and to see how broken Elizabeth is. But because now there's another connection. So it's gotta be this. But to what? But to what?
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Losing a beloved one and not having a close friend to talk to would be difficult for anyone. Yeah, that I'm sure it would. Still stinks that Flora is gone and everything. Really does. But we still gotta talk to Gideon either way. And Zach and inspect the East rooms. So, let's see. See if we look at this again. See if it tells us where our room is and everything. That's relative. Nope, that's it. Does not talk about anything. So let's talk to this piece of work.
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
Monsieur Sturding said my room was on the first floor.
Is that what he said? I can barely understand most of what he says with that accent.
I can understand Monsieur Sterling perfectly, but Monsieur Demur is what more rogue away from becoming unintelligible.
I find his accent rather pleasant, reassuring.
I guess. Not too helpful when it comes to finding your room, though. You'll probably be the lucky one that has that hideous plant outside the door.
As long as it's away from you, then I'll be happy with it. Don't have to see your ugly face.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
You're not very helpful, dude. You're really not. Mention I may be next to, as he described, a hideous plant. This troubles me. That it does, especially with him. So, might as well go upstairs, see what's up there. No, up here. Actually, I should be looking at that quilt again. But let's talk to Gideon since she's here.
Please, ask away, detective.
I'm aware finances can be sensitive subject, but may I ask of the house's situation?
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable investments, but that is all in the past.
And regarding the payment of the blackmail,
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
I assume you have heard about the consequences of my visit last time?
Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her, detective.
I feel responsible for what came from that day. Florette's dismissal and Luke's.
It is not your fault. Madame van den Bosch does not like it when her rules or authority are undermined. I try to explain to Angeline the same, but her guilt has not left her.
Mademoiselle explained the payment to the blackmail letter.
I suppose you think I was unwise to pay it?
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pocket.
Madame van den Bosch had no intentions of paying it, whether she believes there is a secret that could ruin the family or not.
It was an honorable move for you to make the payment. It was certainly no small fee.
Angeline is to be my wife, and then we shall be family. As far as I am concerned, my money is our money.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Jeez, I thought there was going to be like more interactions with other guests. But maybe there is. It's just a little bit later. Let's see here. What do we got for Bubble? And 2 links. Awesome. It is nice to know Angeline's acknowledges her faults regarding Florette's impromptu dismissal.
Come, my little grey cells. We must think logically.
What's this? Gideon has clearly been raised to the generous, and as he is willing to share his wealth with the family. That's nice. Current financial state of the house affairs. I'm glad they have got through the rocky stage I saw them in last time.
What a revelation!
Dang, I'm good. It looks like the family have finally got back on track with their money problems. Great to hear. Okay. Now we got another connection somewheres.
Is there something I am...
Yeah, that would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. Enjoying is matured. Enjoying guilt about dismissal. Enjoying is matured.
I cannot see the
I
logic in
think
this.
so. Oh man. Oh man.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
I say lucky guess still. Angeline is trying to do good, even though the dismissals weren't entirely her fault. Angeline is trying to do good, even though the missiles were an entire fraud, which means that she is pretty much
I must take a
matured.
different approach if I am...
Are you kidding me? Connection?
Things
Thank
are
you.
beginning to become clearer.
Mademoiselle Angeline says she never intended for Fleury to be fired. I believe her. It is certainly not the happy news I was expecting. Mademoiselle Elizabeth lost her beloved Luke, and young Fleurit, the maid servant, has not been seen. Even with Mademoiselle Angeline's efforts, at least it appears the family have survived their financial difficulties. Alright, we finished everything in here. Interesting. Uh, okay. Uh, in a way, I'm trying to process throughout this whole thing, um, and the fact that Elizabeth lost her fiance, uh, and because of that, uh, and with Madame Cassandra, um, situation and treatment of Florette, uh, Elizabeth is feeling really down about it and everything. Florette, unfortunately, she's MIA, um, gone, can't find her, so that stinks. But hopefully we get in contact with her somehow in another chapter or something. Um, and then we've got Angeline, uh, who's very humble now and everything due to what happened to Florette, um, and everything. And treating her staff definitely a lot better than what Madame Cassandra has done and everything. And then Gideon being awful helpful and stuff. Uh, he's humble in his own way too. Definitely a gentleman, willing to pay the ransom money uh, because he sees it as uh, their money, not his money. So that was definitely nice of him. They definitely seem to be connected in that kind of a way, um, and everything. So um, yeah, I guess that's kind of what this whole thing I get out of all of this. So yeah, okay. Um, anyways, this is all done. Don't have to worry about this. Lucas firing from the house and ensuring uh, death still uh, plays heavily on Elizabeth's heart. The story of Flora's firing and disappearance has left Mademoiselle Angeline filled with guilt. But because of also that she has become definitely humble, definitely more concerned and take into consideration her family, not her family, but her staff's well-being and everything, which is adding onto the burden that she already has and whatnot. So let's go to F, and definitely got some of these characters to make connections with and everything. Facts. Archibald distress. Archibald stress due to lack of staff. So I mean that's all we got about him right now. Then we got Gideon, who's paid the first demand. Gideon sees his money as the family's money, which is, like I said, quite humble on his aspect and everything, seeing it that way, not just his money due to the fact it's technically coming from his family. And because Angelina is becoming part of his family, uh, he sees it as, again, her being part of family does, you know, become their money. So that's nice. And then we got Zach. Zach is visibly intoxicated. That he is, uh, does not seem to be doing much to hide his condition. Uh, he seems to be quite stuck up in how I feel and stuff like that. He's a rich bee. Uh, yeah, there's not much to say about him, I think, personally. But everybody's got their own opinions and everything else about certain people. But him, I take as um person that's got money. He's above everybody. Uh, pretty much. I put him in the same tier as Madame Cassandra. Just a witch, a brat. So, anywho, let's continue on. Let's see here. Uh, can't go to that room. Can't go to that. Oh, that's to Jackie's room. Okay. Can't go there. Northeast quarter. Yay! We can enter. Zach, I presume, in his rather expensive luggage. This room faces the back garden. Find a match. Burn it. Burn it. The time and skill it takes to build such a wonderful piece. Okay, same thing is there. To room. No idea whose. I can hear my voice. Practicing what sounds like a speech. Perhaps we shall hear this later. Okay. No idea whose room it is, but there's another picture above the door. Nothing there. We got something in this door here. I should really conclude that this room is mine before going in. Okay. Plant? Anything inside there? This plant is striking and full of color. It really draws one's attention in a positive way. R. What we got in R? What do we got? Who's doing what down here? Okay, down here. Zedemer, uh, Zakdemir, I presume, and this rather expensive luggage. His room faces the back garden. Burn it, by all means. I can hear a mere voice practicing what sounds like a speech. Perhaps we shall hear later. Okay. Alright. Audible music. Locked door. Permission to roam. Uh-huh. Hmm. We got links, so let's try to figure this one out. Cause we got these two here that's new. Hmm.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
I must have been one of the last to arrive. I should settle myself as soon as possible. Alright, well, if I can find my room. Dang it. Okay, so my room is not one of those. Is this it?
Huh.
This plan is striking and beautiful. It really draws one's attention in a positive way.
Huh.
I should really conclude that this room is mine before going in. More luggage for Mr. E. De Silva, left unattended and right between the two front-facing rooms. I'm assuming one of these rooms is probably mine then.
Oh.
This may be my room, but it looks like I have a few things to settle first.
Oh.
I would not consider any form of nature ugly, but I am not sure how I feel about this plant. Come, my little gray cells, let us solve this mystery. Okay, so what do we got? Something about rooms now. What's blinking? What is blinking? Something new is blinking. There it is. I would not consider any form of nature ugly, but I am not sure how I feel about this plant. Oh, and more luggage for Mr. E. De Silva, left unattended and right between the two front-facing rooms. And then there is no links to be made. We've read everything that's in here. Okay. Still got rooms to inspect, apparently. Hmm.
Huh. Hmm. Aha. Hmm.
Okay. What? Seriously, what am I missing here? I'm missing something. Inspect the east rooms. I did. What am I missing? Northeast. Southeast. There's no more east. Okay.
Aha.
There should be Zach's room here. The bedroom next to Monsieur de Silva must be my room. Oh, okay. Finally, I have found my chamber. Although the journey was longer than expected, the destination is really quite charming. I should make myself familiar and comfortable with my new surroundings. I wonder if I'll get a chance to catch up my reading whilst I stay here. The snow has limited the view from the window, but it certainly has a beauty of its own. A roaring fire could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. Even for a detective like myself, finding this room was quite an arduous task. The house may hold more secrets than expected. And with that, we are done here. Another cell completed. Okay. Whoa. Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Elizabeth, thank you for coming. I shall not take up too much more of your precious time.
Not at all, Detective. I had best not be away for too long. Madame would not be pleased when there is so much work to do.
Well, mademoiselle, if anyone was to ask, I required your urgent attention with a delicate matter. That should be enough to give you a moment's peace.
Thank you, Detective.
Can I assume you are aware of the problem blackmail ring in the area?
I have heard whispers, but this town is full of busybodies. It's hard to know what is the truth and what is hot air from socialites trying to outdo one another.
I would not have thought you want to join in with such chatter.
I'm not, but it can be hard to ignore. I try to quash any talk of it in the house. But it's easier said than done. When the staff are together, it seems to be a competition to see who can dream up the most scandalous rumour.
You are a loyal maid and friend. Mademoiselle Angeline is fortunate to have you.
It baffles me why they would target her in the first place. She has such a kind and pure soul. That may not be what you remember of Mademoiselle, but she has grown into a kind-hearted young lady.
I was wary of that when I arrived, but I myself can see a change in her, a maturity. And if it is as kind and pure as you have stated, she should not be troubled by the letter.
Letters, Detective. I have brought you the other.
Mademoiselle van der Bosch, you do not know me, but I know you and your family very well. For years you have stood high on your pedestals, attending parties and living the lifestyle of the upper class, a life that you were born into, all the while hiding a sordid secret that would tarnish the Van der Bosch name forever. Once a respected family with morals and nobility, but now you rely on riches and jewelry to show your wealth, a wealth that is not deserved, even residing in a home that was obtained under your lies, but not for long. For your secret to remain exactly that, take a small brown paper parcel filled with 5,000 francs addressed to Monsieur Dupont, to Barber and Sons Cobblers, before sundown on Friday. If you do as I request, this will be the last you hear from me. You will be able to return to your life of stolen wealth and excess. If you refuse, you be sure your name, Van der Bosch, will be the whisper of lips for years to come.
I have tried to tell her not to think any more on them, but she fears that even a fabricated story could ruin the family name. She even frets at what it may do to her engagement.
I have met Monsieur Demire, and I cannot see his love for Angeline diminishing at something so trivial. Merci for bringing this letter to me.
Mademoiselle Angeline worries so much about the family name, but from Mademoiselle Elizabeth's telling, she has nothing to worry about, at least from her own perspective. Perhaps the secret does not directly concern Angeline at all, and she is merely the easy target.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
Alright, let's see here what we got. So we did this. It was quite the exercise to find my quarters, but it offered me the chance to learn more about the house and its residents. So let's go to here. Yes, we do have a link. It appears the first letter Angeline received. Payment demand. Then we got the letter suggests that the blackmailer wants to see the family to lose everything, including the house. And then the blackmailer clearly wants to see the family fail. So we link these two together,
Come, my little
and it
Grace
doesn't
Alice.
work, of course. So with that case, what's this?
I must act on thought and fact. Order and method. That is the way to.
Ah. Hmm.
Another success. I never doubt.
Staff members are aware of the blackmail, could possibly know the reason why. Hmm. It appears the Vanderbosch secret may not be a secret at all. The family staff may know what the blackmailer is holding over the family. Interesting. Interesting. So therefore the staff could also be involved in this whole blackmail thing. Interesting. The family secret may be known by many more than expected. So what we got here? What do we have here? We have a blackmailer. Clary wants to see the family fail, and also the letter suggests the blackmailer wants to see the family lose everything, including the house. Possible motives for committing this crime. Okay. Ah, jeez, bro. Wow. Oh, what's this? This appears to be the first letter Angeline received. Okay. And then, possible instrument, tools, or weapons used to commit this crime. What? Besides the pen that wrote it, that's pretty much the only crime that there is right now, I think, is the blackmailing. Okay, so, what to do?
Of course, Detective. What is it?
Do you know where Mademoiselle Angeline is now?
She will no doubt be with Master Gideon. The party was just beginning when I came upstairs.
That is my cue to make a grand entrance. Am I presentable enough for the creme of society?
Quite handsome, Detective.
Merci. If you catch me snoring, please poke me in the ribs.
I will use Madame's sharpest poker.
Oh, please don't. That didn't sound good.
It sounds as though someone else may have already been poked.
Press F to view the list of... Chapter 2, the altercation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would be so kind to return to the party.
With all this excitement out here,
I believe that is an end to the excitement, as you put it, Monsieur Demire.
It is hardly the job of a detective to resolve domestic arguments, but under the circumstance, perhaps there is more to it. I shall speak to the Major outside. Hell no, it's cold out
Thank
there.
God. One last match.
Bonjour, Monsieur Hagen.
I wondered when you would be arriving. At least now you can do your job.
Pardon, Monsieur.
I have just been assaulted. I want him arrested.
I am afraid it is not as simple as that. I merely witnessed you standing up from the ground.
Would you like to explain what
This is
happened?
ridiculous. You know very well what he did.
Perhaps you could elaborate on what instigated the altercation.
I should have known you wouldn't make things easy.
It is clear that the Major is still outraged by what has just happened, but I must warn what caused such escalation into physical violence. Alright, well, I should have started this a little bit while ago, but because now we're in chapter 2, I think I'm gonna call it quits now and everything. And we'll continue this story next time. Hopefully you all enjoyed it as much as the first. I'm really getting into what's going on here now, and it seems like we got a whole new. Well, obviously it's another chapter, but it's like a whole new, definitely different story and stuff like that. It's almost like we're going away from the blackmail into trying to figure out what happened to the Major here, Major Doofus. But yeah, we'll call it quits here. I'm Crimson Dragon. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're enjoying this as much as I am, and leave a comment about the video and everything. What do you think about it? Share the video if you find if you know anybody that might be interested in this, and go ahead and hit that subscribe buttons for some more, and then some other videos that I plan on doing. So with that said, stay healthy. Bye.